Nashville, a shared community art space in Nashville, Tennessee. And today I'm working on a stop motion animation music video for my new single coming out called Walk Down the Stairs. My concept for the aesthetic of this music video is, since the song is about memories from many years ago and scenarios that only exist in my mind, most of the scenes are pencil sketches. This represents an ephemeral, dreamlike status of the storyline. The objects and events in the story that are more independent of my mind and memory are drawn in pen. Also in pen are some of the images of me in the moment I was narrating the story, which is already now a few years ago as I make the video for the song. So this is my animating workspace. Kind of have jerry-rigged lighting situation, which is a common theme in my life, but it works for now. And this is my bendable camera thing that I can use to move and hold steady the camera, aka my phone, when I'm not using my phone to make this current video. It'll go pew in that space and be held still over the image, and then I take pictures of the image and send the pictures to this program I have on my computer called Stop Motion Studio. It's a really good beginner animation program. People who are more pro animators use more fancy programs, I'm sure. But this one's really cool for me. And I just enter the images in, and you can copy as many as you want. So this is 4 of this image, and then I moved in closer, had 4 of that. And so you just have all of these different images. And a lot of times I've animated by making something that moves, like a cutout piece of paper or clay or cloth, and just moving it across my page so that I can change the image. But I'm trying a new style with this where I'm making it in pencil, and so I'm erasing and redrawing in place. Like I erased that arm that moved and drew it in a different place. And so leaning in for this kiss, erase that, lean in, erase that, lean in. And I kind of like how you have the ghosts, a little bit of the erased marks. This one was a lot of drawing in wheels of a tire to make them look like they're rolling, etc. And then you can preview the video as it's coming along. And I can enter my music. This is where my music track is down here, and I can remove it and put it in different places. It's attached to a frame. This frame right here, you can see that. And so I have the song there. I start on the first spot. This part I'm gonna change. I don't really like how it looks, the opening credits. It's supposed to look like it's going downstairs, but it doesn't really. So I'm gonna do that differently.
There were 2 conversations that night. Ours was flirtation, theirs was a fight. You kissed me when I had to go, drove your car through the snow, did all I could hope just to meet me.
And a lot of people have more frames per second than I do, but I really like having slower moving images to kind of go with the beat of the song. So that's all I have so far of the song. This is the next scene I have ready. They said you were waiting downstairs, and so I have her coming in the door to tell me that, and I'm gonna actually erase her and close the door, and then kind of put the pictures in the opposite image so it's like the door is opening. So I taped down the edges of my pages that I'm working with, This isn't really something that comes up when I'm doing three-dimensional images where the actual world is where the image ends. And there's certain elements of homemade imperfection that I actually like and go for in my animations. But some imperfections I don't like are things like if you could see this tape, like the edge of it in your image. And so I always make sure that it's not going to be showing up. But also the tape is really important, and I've slacked on this step in the past because it'll, I'm going to have to do a lot of erasing. I'm going to erase these eyes and stuff, move them around, but I need the image to not move around, that is staying the same. Otherwise it'll just look really not cool, really sloppy to me when the whole landscape moves in the animation. So that's an important step for me. One of my favorite ideas I've come up with for this is instead of making a drawing on white paper, I'm doing this ghostly figure who's like a negative space image moving through the darkness, this ghost going down the stairs. And so I'm actually erasing pencil to make the ghost exist, and wherever the ghost was last, I color in over it so that they're not there anymore. Here's how it ended up looking. Kind of looks like a ghost falling down the stairs, not walking supernaturally. I guess I'll think about whether I want to try to redo that. Often I'll think is this, like a ghost wouldn't really walk that naturally, but it just kind of looks like it's sliding down the stairs somehow, more than walking. But I'll think about whether I want to redo all those photos and drawings because it took a really long time. And I think when I slow it down, it might look a little better. Anyways, that's where I am right now, working on this video that's coming out soon. I'm excited for everyone to see it.